Coming up on American Medicine Today, Dr. Bonatti speaks with a friend of the program, Dr. James Pinkney, about his recent article on physician burnout in America. What measures can be taken to secure the stable future of our practicing doctors? Find out coming up on American Medicine Today.
Featuring cutting-edge science and medical innovation, touching personal stories of recovery from pain, along with political, social, and healthcare issues plaguing our nation. This is American Medicine Today, brought to you by the Bonatti Spine Institute and Alfred Bonatti, MD.
Thank you for joining us on American Medicine Today. I work with an amazing group of people, including Ethan Euchre.
Always glad to be here.
Jeff Wagstaff.
Thanks for having me, Kimberly.
And world-renowned orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Alfred Bonatti.
I know I'm amazing.
Oh, boy. Everybody's throwing paper at each other.
Get a little crazy in here, kids.
Anyway, we have a friend of the show. He is a frequent returning guest, Dr. James Pinkney, founder and CEO of Diamond Physicians in Dallas, Texas. He's here to discuss a recent article about physician burnout in America and how it may collapse the healthcare system. I agree with you, Dr. James Pinkney.
How you doing, James?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hey, I thought they caught you sleeping.
Yeah, right. He fell asleep during the intro on our goofing around. Now, Dr. James, this is a topic that we have discussed at length on the show. We've had many guests talk about it, and a recent survey in the article that I read of yours showed that 45% of doctors meet the burnout criteria. What do you think is the major contributing factor to physician burnout?
Fighting with insurance.
Right. Yeah, the stats are pretty astounding, and I feel like the major contributing factor is dealing with insurance. We're spending about 60 cents on every dollar trying to collect insurance money. Claims are being denied. We've got accounts receivable 120 days in the rear. It's hard to run a business like that. Then, of course, the system itself is fractured. Doctors have to see 30, 40 patients a day. The average face-to-face time with a doctor in this country is 7 minutes. So that's atrocious. I can't get anything done in 7 minutes. I can't establish a relationship. I can't figure out what's going on with the visit, let alone make a medical diagnosis in that amount of time. So the entire system has to change soon, or I feel like the healthcare system will collapse.
Will you explain that? What do you mean by collapse? Because I really think it's already collapsed.
And that's a good point. Right now we're hanging on by a thread, but a lot of physicians are getting out of medicine. They're so burnt out, so tired that they're either retiring, going to do something else, or just shutting down their practices. And it's not just because of the burnout aspect. From a financial perspective, primary care is dying. Physicians are actually being reimbursed less than the cost of a procedure, and you can't operate a business like that. So if we don't do something very quickly to completely revolutionize healthcare delivery, and I believe Diamond Physicians is the solution to that problem, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And just like you said, Dr. Bonatti, we already are in a lot of trouble.
Well, let me ask you this. I heard these conversations. We just see the tremendous amount of just misbehavior of American Medical Association against the physicians. Not only they are blocking the physicians to be independent, at the same time they are forcing just in a cozy relationship with the government, creating the CPT codes and owning those CPT codes in a certain way that they can control how the physician is going to bill, what is going to bill, what is going to be the elements that are going to be now manipulated by fraudulent physicians practically, or nursing individuals trying to tell physicians that they are not going to accept that diagnosis or that code or that treatment. So this thing is something that I think we are very, very bad. And I'm talking about we physicians. We allowed this to happen. We have a voice, and the voice is very simple. We should say no. What you think?
I agree. That's a great point. We are forced to practice medicine in a box. We can't order the tests and do procedures that we feel are necessary if it doesn't fit a certain diagnosis and a certain CPT code. It's ridiculous. And I don't know exactly where we lost control, but bureaucracy and managed care have taken over the system, and it's all about making money. It's not about taking care of people anymore. And I feel like my firm, Diamond Physicians in Dallas, Texas, we have a solution to this problem. We're putting power back into the hands of the doctors. And this is a model made paid for doctors, by doctors, and we are having tremendous success transforming primary care by offering membership medicine. No more insurance. Insurance should be used for catastrophic issues, heart attacks, motor vehicle accidents, hospitalizations costing thousands of dollars. We should use our medical insurance like we use our car insurance. When you fill up your car with gas, you pay with a credit card. When you need new windshield wipers, new tires, you pay cash. When you get in an accident and it's tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage, you file an insurance claim and pay your deductible. That's what insurance is for. It's used to mitigate risk, and we've gotten away from that in healthcare, and we've got to return to the 50s and 60s where it was the patient, it was the physician, it was a cash interaction. You paid the doctor for their time, and insurance was filed on the back end. And I actually don't want any insurance to be filed for routine primary care. I want it to be all out of pocket, and I want insurance to be used for surgeries, for major medical, for catastrophes. And that's how we're going to.
That is a great idea, but creates a division. You create a division between the surgical group and the medical group, because the surgical group never will be able to do that. And the medical group will be able to do it easy. So organize the medical group is absolutely necessary, but organize the surgical group is extremely difficult. And that's where the insurance companies are practically saying that they are going to rule the rooster. So what we need to do is we need to create a system where we can move patients. You know, if we have an insurance company, or we create our own insurance company, or if we have an insurance company that perform well with us, we should be able to move the patients from one insurance company to the insurance company that is behaving good, from the insurance company that is behaving bad. And if we do that, we become practically individuals that were working for free for one insurance company, with the only clear information that if we need to change the patient, the other insurance company is going to take it right there, and we will be able to treat that patient. That idea will save the surgical side. Your idea will really produce a tremendous amount of input on the medical type of a group.
That's right. We have a doctor. Her name is Dr. Cynthia Stewart, and she was practicing for 11 years, seeing 30 to 35 patients a day, and she was just exhausted. She was hardly making six figures. The overhead was going up, reimbursements were going down, and she literally was going to close her practice down. She was going to get out of medicine altogether until she found out about Diamond Physicians, and she really came to us and said, thank you. I didn't know about this membership medicine model. This is amazing, and I'm going to convert my practice and stay with primary care, because this allows me a higher quality of life. I don't have to stay for 4 hours after I finish my day charting. I can spend more time with my patients. I can spend 60 minutes instead of 7 minutes. I'll make more money. And at the end of the day, it's all about quality of life and why doctors got into medicine. We got into medicine to help people, not to file insurance claims and fight with the government.
Great
Absolutely.
point. Thank you so much. Dr. James Pinkney, founder and CEO of Diamond Physicians in Dallas, Texas. Thank you for helping retain our medical doctors and doing something that is proactive. Thank you so much.
Anytime you guys want to chat,
Thank you.
Off my schedule.
All right,
Thank you
man. I
so
appreciate
much.
it. Have a good day.